Welcome to On the Beat, everyone. I'm over here with Dr. Richard Hurd and, of course, Dr. Ricky Johnson from Gastroenterology, Associates of Columbus. And if you're like me and maybe you think you have acid reflux or heartburn, these guys are going to break it all down for us. How are you, my friends?
Great. Thank you.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about this. Now, there is a term called GERD.
Right.
Is that the same as reflux and heartburn, and what does it
They're
sit
all
under?
synonymous. GERD stands for gastroesophageal reflux disease.
Okay.
So that's just a short way for us to refer to heartburn. But
Do we know about GERD, but we say heartburn?
yeah, people will come in and tell us all sorts of different things. So we hear heartburn, we hear acid reflux, we hear GERD. So they're all kind of used synonymously.
All right.
But then, in general, heartburn is kind of the sensation of burning into your chest, typically provoked after certain kinds of meals, and may last for a little while and then typically goes away. Sometimes people can have it at night when they lie down. You lose the benefit of gravity, so acid can reflux back into the esophagus, and when that acid comes back into the esophagus, it irritates the lining, and that leads to this burning sensation or heartburn.
All right, and that's mainly from diet, I would assume.
It has something to do with
eaten.
it. Yeah, diet can provoke it. Why it actually happens, there's a little ring of muscle at the lower part of the esophagus that tends to relax, and that allows the gastric contents to sort of come back up into the esophagus, and that acid is what causes irritation. But diet can certainly...
Okay, is it a genetic system?
Well, certainly just about everything has some genetic predisposition, but not like colon cancer or any of these other things. You know, generally we find more environmental factors such as reflux, such as diet. Also other things that lead to this are, so you may have heard of a hiatal hernia. That's where a little bit of stomach gets pulled up into the chest.
No.
Yeah, well, maybe you haven't.
You've heard more about these things than one I do.
Those are commonly called high hernias. So a high hernia.
Okay, so now I'm just thinking, I wonder if I've had, because a little symptom that you've just talked to me about, I maybe have had that and I've just gone and had some yogurt.
Right, well there's, when you talk about symptoms, I think that's important because there are a variety of symptoms that acid reflux can cause. We typically talk about heartburn, and that's what most people come in. If they have heartburn, they kind of know it, but there's a lot of atypical symptoms of acid reflux, such as just pain in the chest, trouble swallowing, a lump in the throat, clearing your throat, coughing, pain in the stomach, nausea and vomiting. Yeah, those are big ones too. So there's a lot of different symptoms that can be caused by acid reflux that are not typical heartburn.
Explain to that everyone at home what PPIs are and also the issues that go along with that.
Sure. PPIs are proton pump inhibitors. That is this acid reflux group of medicines that have been around for a really long time and really revolutionized our field. This is Nexium, Prilosec, and several others. Back in the 1980s, before these medicines, people were having to have parts of their stomach removed for bad acid reflux, and now all that stuff's gone away. But they do have some long-term side effects, and we get that question a lot. Kidney problems, heart problems, even early onset dementia, bone density issues, especially for women. Am I missing any of them?
Those are the main ones.
Yeah.
What happens if I have issues after I've taken the meds?
Yeah, we address those issues as they happen. I personally don't have a patient who I can attribute any of those side effects to.
Because you're managing it.
Yeah, well, the evidence that those things happen is pretty weak.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing that we tell to our patients. The evidence is out there. It's weak evidence, but if you don't need the medicine, don't just take it because it's there in your pill box and you take it all the time.
But if you need it, take it. Excuse me, if you need it, take it.
Right.
Listen, everyone, if you want to find out more information about Dr. Richard Hurd and, of course, Dr. Ricky Johnson, there it all is up on the screen for you. We were chatting all about acid reflux. It's a great topic to have. Back after this short break.